Good morning, everyone. Thursday, February 17th, another Right Angle Release show. Thanks for everybody joining here on Covers this morning. Ed and the team starting to find a lot of success. Last few episodes have been really well. If you've been enjoying all the content, we encourage everybody, hit the subscribe button below. Would love to have you guys on board for future shows and then all the other great content we are doing here at Covers. For those of you who are joining us for the first time here on a Right Angle Release show, let me break down exactly what you're about to see, because this show is very different and unique from any other betting show that you typically watch. So the team at Right Angle Sports carry with them a ton of market influence. They've been winning for more than 2 decades. And when they place a bet, the entire market is going to move off of the bets that they're making. So what we have to follow here on the show to get everybody able to get the same price is follow a release procedure. And I'll break down how this is going to work. You're going to hear me give out a game, and it's going to be a setup. And what that means is you're going to go through your desktop or through your mobile app, and you're going to find the game and add it to your bet slip. You're not going to bet it. You're just going to add it to your bet slip, and then you're going to wait for about 20 to 30 seconds, and I'm going to say one of two things. I'll either say go or I'll say cancel. So if I say go, that means you want to bet that game that's in your bet slip as fast as possible. These numbers are going to take off. They're going to move in a hurry. If you want to get the same price, you're going to have to bet it very quickly. If I say cancel, you're going to want to take that bet off of the bet slip, because we're not going to be betting it. And if you're new to the show, you're going to be wondering, well, why are we doing a go? Why are we doing a cancel? It's important to do this because if we just give out the bet, people are going to jump right on it and nobody's going to be able to get the same price. If we do this release procedure, it keeps everybody honest, and then it allows everyone to get the same price as much as possible. We've seen the last couple of shows north of 80% of people being able to get the price that is given out before it moves. And we're seeing now that people see that books like Caesars, MGM, a couple others, they're looking at what's going on during this show. They're taking the games off the board. So people are finding other books to go after who have the price on the board and are able to bet it, because it's going to take a couple of seconds and these numbers are going to take off. So this is really important, not only if you're following the picks and seeing what's going on within the show, but also it's important to look at this and understand why lines are moving, who's moving them, but also which books are moving more than the others. So that's very critical too, in order to find out. So as you go, if this is your first show, you'll learn very quickly which books are moving, which books are taken off the board, and which books you can get it. Brandon DeBray, slick green screen background, not a green screen background. It was just a very good football season. So enjoying some sun here on the last few days after the Super Bowl leading up to March Madness. So we'll get the show going here with the first setup. So get your sportsbook app ready. The first setup is game number 745, Buffalo -11. And this is a game that is at noon Eastern time. So right at the top of your sportsbook screen, you'll see game number 745, Buffalo -11. And that is at noon Eastern time. So we'll give everybody about 10 to 15 seconds to find this bet. And then we will say either go or cancel in just a few seconds. Game number 745, Buffalo -11 at noon Eastern is a cancel. We are not betting Buffalo -11. No early game. Buffalo -11 at noon would have been an early sweat for a lot of people. This is not a bet. This is a cancel. Continuing on with the setups. Game number 755, Drexel, William and Mary over 140.5. This game is at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Again, that game number is 755, Drexel, William and Mary over 140.5, 7 p.m. Eastern time. We'll give everyone 10 to 15 seconds to find this one. A lot of people in that chat right now on the YouTube are saying that the setup was moving, and you'll see that these setups move because books are trying to adjust and get ahead of the bets that may or may not be coming. 755, Drexel, William and Mary over 140.5, 7 p.m. Eastern. This is a go. We're betting on over 140.5, Drexel and William and Mary over 140.5. This is a bet. We are going to see this number move in a hurry. So if you have not bet it yet, you want to get that in right now because this total is going to go up. I imagine we see this very quickly get to about 143. And you can keep an eye on that number as it is moving. You'll be able to see it go in a hurry. We're seeing some people already find success getting that at 140. We'll look back at these in just a couple of minutes. Continuing on with the setup. So back to your sportsbook app or your desktop. Game number 852, Santa Clara LMU under 146.5. This is a late game, 10 p.m. Eastern time. Game number 852, Santa Clara LMU under 146.5. This is 10 p.m. Eastern. You're going to see this way at the bottom of your sportsbook app, 10 p.m. Eastern, late game. So you're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Game number 852, Santa Clara LMU under 146.5. Give people 5 more seconds here to get that ready in your bet slip. This is a cancel. Not betting 852 Santa Clara LMU under 146.5. This is not a bet. Not betting the late game under 146.5. Continuing on with the setups. Game number 846, Long Beach State, Cal State, Northridge, under 141, 10 p.m. Eastern. That's game number 846, under 141. This is at 10 p.m. Eastern, way at the bottom of the odds page. Again, at your sportsbook, you want to scroll down if you're on the app and find this and get it into your bet slip as a setup. Seeing people in the chat talking about how quickly that last total move got to 143.5 at some books. We'll check that in just a minute. Continuing to set up 846, Long Beach State, Cal State, Northridge, under 141. Give people 5 more seconds on this one. This is a go. We are betting Long Beach State, Cal State, Northridge, under 141. Game is at 10 p.m. Eastern, taking the under. This is, again, likely a total that we're going to see probably move 3 points within the next 20 to 30 seconds across the board. See how low this one drops, but a lot of success on that first over with Drexel and William and Mary. Curious how people have found this number, already seeing some people being able to get it. Evan Tracy was at 141, 140.5 at a couple of PPHs. There was a 141.5 that people were able to get. So that's fantastic as well. Got it easily for one of the hardest critics of the show, 40 Minutes of Hell. Says he's the biggest fan and biggest critic. So to see him get that price was good. Ivan Yao, under 141.5. Hope you're doing well. Seeing a lot of other people being able to get that 141 or 141.5. The Drexel, William, and Mary, that's already up 3 points. Looking at a regulated book here. So we've already seen a 3-point move. And then this late bet on Long Beach State, Cal State, Northridge under 141 is going to move in a hurry as well. So if you've been here with us for the last number of shows, you know the drill. Both of these are going to get moving. If this is your first time, this was probably a bit of a unique experience, but that is what makes this show here on Covers a lot different from the other betting content that you're seeing out there. These are some of the best bettors when it comes to college basketball. And when they bet these numbers, they are moving in a hurry. So if you enjoyed the show, subscribe button down below. We would appreciate you guys subscribing and sticking with us. We'll be back with you guys on Saturday morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. Hopefully these 2 bets come in and we continue a little bit of a nice run that we've had here the last 3 or 4 shows. Thanks, everybody. See you guys Saturday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern.